Hello children, good morning. Welcome to geography class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 23, temperature, salinity and density of ocean water. We will study from page 341 to page 345. Let us see the objectives of the chapter. In this chapter, we will study temperature of ocean waters and its importance, process of heating and cooling, horizontal distribution of oceanic water temperature, range of temperature, vertical distribution of temperature in the oceans. In this chapter, we will also study salinity, origin of salinity in the ocean water and its importance, factors affecting salinity, horizontal distribution of salinity, salinity in the open seas, salinity of partially closed seas, salinity of enclosed seas and lakes. At last, we will study the density of ocean waters, factors affecting density of ocean water and the distribution of density in the ocean water. The objectives that we will cover today are temperature of ocean waters and its importance, process of heating and cooling of ocean water, horizontal distribution of oceanic water temperature, range of temperature and the vertical distribution of ocean water temperature. The oceans accounts for 97% of the total amount of water on the earth. The top part of the ocean is called its surface layer. There is a boundary layer called thermocline. Thermocline separates the surface layers and the deep water of the ocean. The deep ocean is the third part of the ocean. The temperature of surface waters varies with latitude. The average temperature of the ocean's surface water is about 17 degrees Celsius. 90% of the total volume of the ocean is found below the thermocline in the deep ocean. The polar seas can be as cold as -2 degrees Celsius, while the Persian Gulf can be as warm as 33 degrees Celsius. The temperature of the ocean water is important for marine organisms, including plants, that is phytoplanktons, and animals, that are zooplanktons. The temperature of sea water also affects the climate of the coastal lands, affecting the plants and animals therein. Usually, the average annual range of temperature of ocean water is -12 degrees Celsius. The world distribution of ocean temperature depends upon many factors like latitude, prevailing winds, ocean currents, effect of adjacent land masses, salinity, ice flows and icebergs, etc. We will study all these factors in detail in today's class. Vertical distribution of oceanic water temperature up to a depth of 100 meters. The temperature of ocean is about the same as that of the surface, while it falls from about 15 degrees Celsius to about 2 degrees Celsius between the surface and a depth of 1800 meters. So we can say that the temperature of the ocean water decreases with depth. Now children, let us go through some technical terms that are coming in today's topic. The first term is salinity. The amount of salt present in the sea water is called salinity. Density, mass of any substance per unit volume, which is made in terms of grams per cubic centimeter. Fauna, all the animals belonging to a region. Flora, the natural vegetation of a region is termed as flora. Convection, the process of transfer of heat from hotter body to cooler body by the movement of molecules in water and air is called convection. Evaporation, the process by which water changes into water vapor on heating. Prevailing winds. The winds that blow in the same direction throughout the year over the whole globe. They are also called permanent winds or planetary winds. Trade winds. The prevailing winds that blow from the subtropical high pressure belt to the equatorial low pressure belt in both the hemispheres. Westerlies. The prevailing winds that blow from subtropical high pressure belt to subpolar low pressure belt in both the hemisphere. Ocean currents. Movement of ocean water constantly in the same direction. Example, the Gulf Stream and the Brazilian current. Ice flows. Drifting ice fields from the poles to equator are known as ice flows. Icebergs. Huge pieces of ice floating in the ocean water. Desalination. Removal of salt from the sea and ocean is termed as desalination. Now children, let us start the chapter. The oceans account for 97% of the total amount of water on the earth. The temperature, salinity and density are the three important properties of ocean water which we are going to discuss in this chapter. Like all the other forms of matter on the earth, ocean water receives energy from the sun. The ocean gets heated when it receives insolation from the sun and its temperature rises. The temperature of the ocean water is not same. It varies from place to place and from time to time. Temperature is a very important physical property of the ocean water. Temperature differences play an important role in controlling the movements of large masses of ocean water, which gives rise to waves and ocean currents. It has an important bearing on the climate. The density of water in the ocean is also influenced by temperature. The type and distribution of marine fauna, that is marine animals, and marine flora also depend largely on the temperature of the ocean water. Now we will study the process of heating and cooling of the ocean water. The temperature of the ocean water rises on heating and falls on cooling. There are two main processes of heating the ocean water. The first is absorption of heat radiation from the sun, and the second is the convection of heat through the ocean bottom from the interior of the earth. It means that the ocean water gets heated due to the magma and lava present inside the earth. The ocean water is cooled by three processes. The first process is back radiation of heat from the sea surface. Number 2, convection. And number 3, evaporation. Now we will study about the horizontal distribution of oceanic water temperature. Children, see the map given in your book at page 342. This map shows the world distribution of oceanic temperature. According to this map, the temperature of ocean water decreases from equator to poles. So, now we will study the factors that affect the horizontal distribution of ocean water temperature. The first factor that affect the ocean temperature is the latitude. Ocean water is hottest at the equator and coldest at the poles. The average annual temperature at the equator is 26 degrees Celsius. It decreases to 23 degrees Celsius at 20 degree latitude, 14 degrees Celsius at 40 degrees latitude, and 1 degree Celsius at 60 degree latitude. It falls below freezing point at the poles. The isotherm of 0 degree Celsius form an irregular circle around the polar areas. Isotherms are the imaginary line that join places having same temperature. The second factor affecting the temperature of ocean are the prevailing winds. Prevailing winds carry the surface water of the ocean with them. In order to compensate the loss of water at the surface, cold water from below the surface comes up and reduces the surface temperature. It is due to this reason that the temperature in the eastern parts of the oceans is lower than those of western parts in the tropics due to the prevailing winds. The temperature in the western part of the Pacific Ocean exceeds 28 degrees Celsius in the tropics, whereas it is just 25 degrees Celsius in the eastern part of this ocean. On the contrary, temperature is lower on the western coast as compared to the eastern coast in the temperate zone due to the prevailing westerlies. The third factor affecting the temperature of the ocean water are the ocean currents. Warm currents raise the temperature of the ocean water, whereas cold currents lead to fall of temperature. The ocean water starts freezing in the winter just at 50 degree north on the western coast of North Atlantic due to the presence of cold Labrador current. On the other hand, the warm Gulf Stream keeps the temperature of the ocean water sufficiently high along the European coast. Thus, ocean water does not freeze even at 60 degree north along the coast of Norway. Now, let us see the effect of adjacent land masses on the temperature of the ocean. Temperature of the open ocean remains more or less constant, but the temperature of enclosed seas rises in summer and falls in winter. This is because the landmass surrounding the enclosed seas are heated up and cooled down quickly than the open sea and affect the temperature of the enclosed seas. Summer temperature of open sea near the equator is 26 degrees Celsius, whereas the temperature of enclosed Red Sea is about 30 degrees Celsius. The next factor is salinity. Salinity is the amount of salt present in the ocean. Saline water absorbs more heat and its temperature is much more than the fresh water. Now, let us see how ice flows and icebergs affect the temperature of the ocean. Water in the Arctic Ocean and on the margins of Antarctic continent is always frozen and forms extensive ice fields. These ice fields advance towards the equator in winter and recede polewards in summer. Such ice fields break away in summer and start drifting or moving towards the equator. The drifting ice fields are known as ice floes. Their height varies from less than a meter to slightly more than 4 meters. Some of the ice floes resembling ice sheets are found to be several kilometers in diameter. The huge masses of floating ice are known as icebergs. The icebergs are formed by breaking the ice from the tongue of glacier or an ice barrier on reaching the sea. Icebergs float with their tip at least 5 meters above the water surface. It is worth remembering that only about 1/10 of an iceberg remains above the water. This is because the specific gravity of ice is only 0.9, whereas that of sea is 1.025. Some of the icebergs project about 90 meters above the level of the sea. There are numerous icebergs in the North Atlantic Ocean, half of them originating from the glaciers in Greenland. In the North Pacific, these are rarely seen because of the narrow and shallow Bering Strait. Icebergs in the southern hemisphere are of enormous size. Some of them have been reported to be 60 kilometers in length. These tabular icebergs, looking like horizontal ice islands, originate from the edge of Antarctic ice barrier. Icebergs are nature's way of dissolving salt or the nature's way of desalinating the sea water into fresh water. Now we will study about the range of temperature in the oceanic water. The temperature of the ocean water changes with the change in season and give rise to range of temperature. This range is lesser than the range of temperature on the continents. Due to its large size, the Pacific Ocean has lesser range of temperature than the Atlantic Ocean or Indian Ocean. Similarly, the range of temperature is lesser in the southern hemisphere than in the northern hemisphere due to vast expanse of water in the southern hemisphere. Between the parallels of 20 degree north and 20 degree south and south of 50 degree south latitude, the range of temperature is about 5.5 degrees Celsius. The greatest range are, however, about 20 degrees Celsius in the northwestern Atlantic near Newfoundland and about 25 degrees Celsius in the northwestern Pacific near Vladivostok in Russia. Now children, let us study the vertical distribution of oceanic water temperature. The surface of the sea water receives the largest amount of solar insolation and has the highest temperature. As we go deep into the sea, the sun rays become weak and the temperature is reduced. Hence, there is a fall of temperature with depth. The rate of fall of temperature is not the same everywhere. Following few facts are worth mentioning regarding the fall of temperature in the subsurface areas of the ocean. Up to a depth of 100 meters, the temperature of water is about the same as that of the surface, while it starts falling from about 15 degrees Celsius to about 2 degrees Celsius below the surface and a depth of 1800 meters. The decrease between 1800 to 4000 meters is from 2 degrees Celsius to about 1.6 degrees Celsius. But at no depth, the temperature falls below freezing point. In some areas, there is inversion of temperature. Due to heavy rains in the equatorial region, the surface temperature falls to some extent while the subsurface temperature still remains high. Similarly, in the polar areas, the surface temperature falls due to ice melt, while the subsurface temperature is still higher. But normal lapse rate continues beyond the depth of 360 meters. If a partially enclosed sea is separated from the main ocean by some submarine barrier, then the fall of temperature is different. Red Sea is separated from the Indian Ocean by the strait of Bab-el Mandeb, which I have shown here in red color, which is just 350 meters below the surface. It obstructs the free flow of water. The surface temperature at the both sides is 27 degrees Celsius, and even at the depth of 350 meters there is uniform temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. But beyond 350 meters the temperature differences appear on the two sides of the strait. The temperature reduces to 2 degrees Celsius at 2100 meter depth in the Indian Ocean, while it remains uniformly high at 21 degrees Celsius in the Red Sea, from 350 meter to 2100 meters of depth. With this, we complete our today's topic. Your homework is to go through the exercises on page number 350 and page number 351. First exercise, first question is, what are the processes of heating of the ocean water? Question number 2, name the processes of cooling of the ocean water. Question number 3, name the factors affecting the temperature of the ocean water. Question number 8, give one term for each of the following. Number 1, floating or stranded masses of ice at least 5 meters above the level of the sea. Exercise number 2, question number 1, what are the effects of difference in temperature of ocean water in different parts of the world? Question number 2, explain the processes of heating and cooling of the ocean water. Question number 3, what factors control the horizontal and vertical distribution of temperature in the oceans? Question number 6, write a short note on the vertical distribution of temperature of the ocean water. Exercise number 3, question number 1, explain the factors affecting the temperature of the ocean water and give an account of its vertical distribution. On page 351, you have to do the given map work. Show the areas having above 26 degrees Celsius and below 0 degrees Celsius of the ocean water temperature in the outline map of the world. Children, you have to write the answers of these 4 questions in your copy. Question number 1, explain the main processes of heating and cooling of the ocean water. Question number 2, name the factors that affect the temperature of ocean water. Explain each in brief. Question number 3, describe the horizontal distribution of ocean water temperature with help of a map. Question number 4, explain the vertical distribution of ocean water temperature. Read page number 341 to 345. See the given school link and YouTube link. Go through all the definitions, learn all exercises and complete your written work. Thank you.